telling y'all, bro, this Miami Heat team, they can win the series with Cleveland. But if they don't take advantage of the mismatches on the court, if they're not going to play defense, if they're not going to go and dive for loose balls and bring effort, they're going to lose. There's no way that the Cleveland Cavaliers are going to roll out Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, and Max Strus. And you're telling me a 6'8" Andrew Wiggins is not going to post these guys up, not take them off the dribble, not force them to play defense? You have to force the Cleveland Cavalier guards to play defense. Andrew Wiggins on the Miami Heat's Game 1 loss. We all just got to do a little more, especially me. Just do a little more extra because a playoff is a different beast. Of course it is. Bro, it's either you're going to bring it or not. And Andrew Wiggins, bro, you got to bring it, bro. You're 6'8". Take advantage of Max Strus. Take advantage of Darius Garland. Take advantage of Donovan Mitchell. Get those guys in foul trouble. Rough them up. Force them to play defense. They're literally just skatewalking out there. There's no way that you're telling me, even with Bam, bro, you got to get these bigs in foul trouble. They can't guard him. He's too fast. He's too strong. He's the Olympian. He's the multiple-time All-Star. Bro, we have the best big and the best small forward in this series. Once the Miami Heat, they come out and they make the adjustments, I'm not saying it's going to be easy. But if you're telling me that if the Miami Heat play to their strengths and take advantage of these mismatches, I honestly think they have a very good chance to beat Cleveland. That's just me. I know they look unbeatable. I know they have a great offense. They're not trash. They're a very good team. But once again, I just think that we have the best big and the best small forward in this series. Now, some people were saying that Khalil Ware, he was terrible. He looks lost. Of course he is. He's a rookie. I wouldn't say he was terrible. Remember, he's going against two all-star bigs, Jaron Allen and Mobley. And the fact that he was still able to block shots, get rebounds, I thought he played decent. Remember, guys, he's not going to be able to compete and know that playoff experience like everybody else. So Bam about on Khalil Ware's Game 1 struggles. He has to go through it. He's young. But the thing about it is we know he'll bounce back. He's one of those rookies who retains a lot of information very well, and we need him. So from that standpoint, understanding we got 2 days to lock in and get focused, he's already got the first game out the way. Now we got to get into this game Wednesday with a different mindset. And that's the biggest thing. Bro, you got to bring the effort. You got to be willing to dive for loose balls. You got to have the passion. You got to have the fire. Bro, this is the playoffs. Everyone told me, we got to get to the playoffs for experience. This is what comes with experience. Khalil Ware, he's going to mess up. But at the end of the day, I'm leaning on Tyler. I'm leaning on Wiggins. I'm leaning on Bam. These are the guys that got to help bring this home. Same thing with Nikola Jovic. Why on earth that you're telling me that we have problems with rebounding? We're playing a big team. And we have a 6'11" playmaker that's great in transition. And Eric Spoelstra's not playing him? It makes absolutely no sense. I'm not saying that you have to start the three bigs together. But bro, we cannot size down with this Cleveland team. They're going to abuse us in the pick and roll. They have two bigs that know what they're doing. Two competent bigs. Two athletic bigs. Bigs that will dominate every single mismatch if you give it to them. You have to put out Jovic to space the floor. He's a playmaker. This is exactly why you have Jovic. If you're not going to play him, if he's suited up, that means he's ready to go. If you're not going to actually play him, trade him. This makes no sense that we're going to have him on the bench, a unicorn. And I'm not saying that he's going to completely change the series, but that is how you win a series. You have to be willing to put out guys that have been working hard. And he's 6'11". That is exactly why you have him on the roster for situations like this. I don't understand why Eric Spoelstra is not playing him. Now let's get into Tyler Herro's extension coming up this October. When it comes to Tyler Herro's extension, he is eligible for a possible 3-year, $149.7 million extension coming up in October. He said, I'm going to let my agent and the organization figure that out. Now, everyone knows I want to be here long term, and I'm definitely excited to see what they have to say for this extension. See if they want me here as much as I want to be here. Tyler, listen, I think he's a great player. It's unfortunate that they're putting him in a situation where I don't think he can be a number one option. I think he's a good player. I'm not saying that he can't be on the Miami Heat. It's just that $50 million per might be a little bit too high. I'm thinking maybe 130. I know he was an all-star, but then at the same time, I want to see how he's going to function in this series. They're going to do everything. They're going to scratch him, pull him. They are going to be physical with Tyler Herro. Why? Because they want to make sure he can't score. And even if he does, he's going to have to do it off balance. He's going to have to shoot off one leg. He's going to have to do everything possible. But then at the same time, they're going to make it difficult. They're going to make sure Tyler Herro works for every single bucket he gets. And guess what? It's like what Pat Riley said. The playoffs will tell. But let me know, are you guys willing to give Tyler Herro $50 million per season? Do you think he's worth that contract extension? I know a lot of people are saying you trade him and flip him. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Hit that subscribe button, and thank you for all the support.